I did not make a password whenever I went into the site. So how do you make one?
I'm not really sure, Mia, but I'm going to finish answering the previous question first, okay? Before I get to that. Just waiting for everybody to log back in. Got 22 out of the 27. There should be 5 more coming.
Coach, it worked. I'm all logged in and it has my events and times listed on like a little table. So thank you.
That's great. Good job, Cameron. Okay, that is almost everybody. Looks like we're still waiting for 2 other people, but hopefully they'll join back in. Okay, so we were talking about a message that Alex got about Safari. So Alex, are you using Safari on your school issued Chromebook?
No, I'm not using my school issued Chromebook. I'm using my home computer.
Oh, okay. So what did the message say? There have been connectivity issues using Safari, and what else?
In school, it says Chromebooks and school furnished computers. So.
Oh, okay. So I think you're okay then if you're using you're using an Apple computer.
Yeah, I'm using the MacBook, and I'm not using Safari. I'm using Chrome, so I think I'm good.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to let people know.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Thank you for that tip. So yeah, if you're using your school issued Chromebook to do the test, that should be okay. But I haven't heard anything from the event organizers that wouldn't work. So I'm thinking it probably will. Okay, so another question from Mia, you were asking about a password. So your password is something that you make up. So Mia, is this the first time that you're logging on to SciOlympiad? Mia, are you still there? Okay. If you're talking, I can't hear you. You're muted. Okay, I'm not quite sure. Anyway, so Mia was asking, what was our original password? Were they last name, first initial 27, or first name, lunch number? Neither. I mean, you can make them that if you want to, but they're anything you want them to be. Now, if you logged in earlier and created a password and then you forgot what it was, you have to let me know as soon as you can. Okay. Let me know by email the BMS SciOly at barringtonschools.org account, and let me know that you forgot your password or can't log in, because of a password issue. Then I can reset your password.
Can you reset mine?
Yep. Here, so that you're not totally bored while I'm doing this, I'll show you how I'm doing it. Okay, so yay, reset password. Are you sure you want to reset password for this? Yes, you should only do this if student forgot the password and requested a reset. Okay. All right, ready for new password by student. Now what? Oh, okay. So now you should be able to do your password now, Mia. So can you try it again now?
Okay.
Okay. And you can, again, make it whatever you want. If you want to make it what you were putting in the chat, that's fine. Or if you want to make it something like, you know, Goofy Dog 22 or something, you can do that too, whatever you'd like. All right. So let's see. Anything else? Okay, yes, there is something else. Let me go back to this document here that we were looking at before. At the end of this document, the last page of it, there's support resources. And you can see the student webinar found here. So this here is a link to the webinar. And in that webinar, if you haven't watched it yet, it'll be very good for you to watch this because it goes through an example of what the test is going to actually look like. In fact, we have a little time, so let's just take a look at it. I'm surprised my computer keeps doing what I ask it to do, considering how many tabs I have open on both my browsers. But anyway, okay. So the very beginning of it, I'm just going to mute it here. The very beginning of it, they're just sort of waiting and talking about themselves and what a great job they're doing offering these tests. And I have to admit, they have done a really spectacular job at doing this. But you can see how many schools have been involved. That 43 tournaments have already been completed. So this is not their first rodeo. In other words, it's like their 44th or 45th or something like that. So that's nice. But the stuff that's important or that's going to be useful to you guys is a few minutes in where they start. Okay, so this is what you should see. Let me pause it here. When you log in with your login ID, the 1019, whatever it is, that 6-character login ID, this is the kind of thing that you should see, okay? And when, let's see, test start time, test end time. Okay, so this is after, I think after the tests have already been submitted. Yeah, it is. So after the tests have already been submitted, then you'll be able to see your grades on them. But when you first access a test, okay, so let's say you're in that time slot in your event and you've accessed the test, this is the first screen you're going to see. Now I know it's very small, so it's probably hard for you to see. So you'll have to watch this, you know, on your own computer. But I highly encourage you to do that if you haven't done it already. And it would be good if you got your parents to watch it with you, or one of your parents to watch it with you, so that they can help you out the day of the event as well. All right. But there will be a start button. And so make sure you and your partner are ready before clicking on the start button. And then countdown starts immediately, that 50-minute start time. Okay. The test requires you to stay in your browser. Venturing outside.
I can't hear you.
What?
You're also frozen.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
You're frozen.